is Chris and I work in the Climbing Hangar, which is a bouldering gym in London. The reason I'm making this video is because I always wondered what it would be like to work in a climbing gym when I got into climbing. So I'll try to answer some of those questions I used to ask myself, and I also try to answer some of the questions people have asked me in the past about the job. One of the main things you have to do in a climbing gym has to do with coaching, which is teaching and advising people about climbing. In the climbing gym that I work for, we do everything from inductions to rock clubs for kids, one-to-one coaching. We sometimes take some groups of people. One of the things I wondered was, do I need qualifications if I want to work in a climbing gym? The answer is, it depends on the session you're taking. For inductions, for example, which I believe are common to most climbing gyms, you don't need any kind of qualification. They are actually quite exciting sessions to run because sometimes you'll get to induct, if that's even a word, people on their first day. You'll introduce the sport to them, and later on they'll get quite hooked into climbing, which is quite nice. So for this kind of sessions, and also for all the kind of sessions, skill surgery, some first steps, which are like short sessions, you don't really need any qualifications. They are all the sessions though, as in NIBAS, which is the National Indoor Bouldering Award Scheme, where qualifications are needed. So the more qualifications you have, the better for you. Then other part of working in a climbing gym is the setting part. For me, this is one of the most exciting parts of working in a climbing gym. Although at the moment I don't get much chance to route set, I've only done it in the past a few times, but I'm not a route setter in my center. So I would say for me, route setting is like sort of the core of everything in a climbing gym, just because people will come to the climbing gym to climb, and they will climb those routes that the route setters have done. It's something I'm really looking forward to do in the future, although at the moment the closest I've got is just to watch holds. Really, watching holds is mostly what I do that has to do with route setting, but I look at it as a sushi restaurant where you have to, wash rice for quite a long time before you actually get to cook. But yeah, I'd love to do it in the future. Then there is, of course, customer service. We can't forget that a climbing gym is a place where people go and they expect to be well treated and they expect to have a good time. So customer service is an important one. So if you are behind the desk, it pretty much works like a restaurant. You'll have to take some orders. You'll probably have to make some coffee and tea. You can also order some food. So you'll have to make food if you work in my gym. And yeah, I think you have to be welcoming and approachable. If you walk in a climbing gym and then the staff is not really approachable or friendly, then you won't have a good experience. So I think, yeah, being friendly and being approachable is really, really good quality to work in a climbing gym. There are other tasks on top of these ones that have to do with customer service, as in selling shoes, which I actually enjoy doing, and some other cleaning tasks, as in washing up or cleaning the coffee machine, doing the shoes, which can be quite fiddly if the center is busy, but some other satisfying cleaning tasks, as in hoovering the mats. Moving on, people have asked me some stuff. There are quite a few funny ones. I'm gonna start by, do you ever get bored of climbing, tired of climbing in the gym you work? I know what you mean, but not really. I'm really obsessed about climbing, and well, the main objective of this channel is going to be about climbing. Really, I'm going to try to track how my climbing improves to maybe one day get to climb V11 outdoors. That'll be the dream, but who knows? It might not happen. I might even go there in my off day to just maybe have a training session. Although if I get the chance, I'll go to other climbing gyms and try new routes and different styles really. But yeah, I don't get bored of my own climbing gym. Another one is, do you have to be a strong climber? This crossed my mind a few times in the past, but the reality is no, you don't have to be a strong climber. I'd say maybe for route setting, and even not for route setting, unless you're the head coach, then I guess you have to be really strong. But any other than that, it's not a requirement for you to be strong. But in any case, chances are people working in a climbing gym, they'll be passionate about climbing and they'll be climbing all the time, so you'll come across some really strong climbers. Another question is, do you become a better climber? Again, you'll meet people who are strong climbers and the opportunity to hang out with them are higher. But I'd say to get a better climber yourself, you'll have to put the hours in. So chances of getting stronger are better than if you work in an office job, I guess. But I think it's really down to you. Some people asked about the pay. Needless to say, it depends on every climbing gym. It might be different. Potentially it's not the same in every climbing gym. I can say working in a climbing gym won't make you rich. Having said that, the Climbing Hangar actually pays above the industry average for both crew and managers, plus some other benefits. But I guess unless you have a super expensive taste or like a really expensive lifestyle, you'll be alright. I have to say though, London is quite an expensive city, so just in commuting you'll spend loads. That's one of the main reasons why I use my bike to commute every day. In any case, I believe few people end up working in a climbing gym by chance. So even if the pay won't make you rich, at least you'll be doing what you love, which in my case is everything really. And also I have to highlight the climbing community is amazing. I have the chance to work with really like-minded, funny, friendly and strong climbers who've helped me a lot to improve and become a better climber. So yeah, I'd say I couldn't have a better job at the moment. Working in a climbing gym was my goal like 2 years ago, and now that I've got it in the end, then I can't say I can't be any happier. And yeah, I hope you like the video. If you have any more questions or you want to drop any comments, just please do it down below. Let me know what you think, and yeah, like and subscribe.